Subcontracting started to be used in auxiliary works such as security, cleaning and services, and became widespread in Turkey since the 90s. In 2000s, it had already become the primary form of employment. Subcontracted workers grew in number over the years, and they were forced to work under conditions that contradicted human dignity. In 2002, there were more than 19,000 permanent workers at the Directorate General of Highways, whereas the number of subcontracted workers barely reached 1,000. By the year 2010, though, subcontracted workers outnumbered the permanent workers.
Karayolları mağdur işçileri.
YOL-İŞ took action to tackle the problem of subcontracting. By way of researches, YOL-İŞ revealed that the Directorate did not procure services as stipulated in the public procurement law. What they did instead was the unlawful procurement of temporary workers. Subcontracted workers were denied to enjoy the rights set forth in law and collective agreements, although they did the same job as public workers. In May 2010, YOL-İŞ campaign was launched upon the decision of the Board of Presidents. Members of YOL-İŞ board outreached thousands of subcontracted workers and called them to take part in the struggle. Around 10,000 subcontracted workers keenly welcomed the fight against such a form of slavery and joined the union. The request to cover new members in the collective agreement was rejected by the employer. YOL-İŞ filed individual and simultaneous lawsuits for each. All labor courts and the Supreme Court ruled in favor of the union and its members. What was required was termination of contracts with the subcontractors and recruitment of YOL-İŞ members permanently by the Directorate. The fight flew out to the streets upon the Directorate's failure to follow the court rulings.
Biz karayollarında çalışan taşeron işçilerini sendikalı yaptık. Dava açtık. Davayı kazandık. Yargıtay onayladı. Uygulamıyorsunuz. Bu vicdanın neresine sığmaktadır? Sadaka istemiyoruz. Biz yapmış olduğumuz işin karşılığında kazanmış olduğumuz kadrolarımızı istiyoruz. Taşeron köleliğine son diyor muyuz? Son diyor muyuz? Mücadeleye devam diyor muyuz? Sonuna kadar devam diyor muyuz?
YOL-İŞ made sure that subcontracting hit the headlines through research, organizing, and high-spirited demonstrations, while strengthening the support of society, as President Ramazan Ağar insistently pointed attention to this problem on various platforms. The rising voice of subcontracted workers on the streets was proclaimed to the world by BWI, EFBWW, PSI, and EPSU, of which YOL-İŞ is an affiliate. YOL-İŞ made the problem of subcontracted workers an agenda item in Turkey. All political parties underscored the issue as part of their campaigns for the elections. YOL-İŞ campaign against subcontracting ended in success. 30th of April 2015 bore witness to the victory of the greatest organizing campaign for subcontracted workers, etching a place in the history of Turkish union movement. YOL-İŞ members were given permanent employment status in a ceremony held in Ankara, with the participation of 15,000 people, including subcontracted workers and their families.
Sendikamız problemin büyüklüğünü Türkiye'nin gündemine taşımıştır. 5 yıllık özverili bir mücadele sonunda bugüne gelinmiştir. Bu süreçte bize güvenen, desteğini esirgemeyen işçi kardeşlerime de ayrıca teşekkür ediyorum.
A year later, additional 3,500 YOL-İŞ members gained permanent statuses, with the number of subcontracted workers entitled to fair and secure employment reaching 10,000.
Yeni kadroya geçen arkadaşlarımıza da kadrolarının hayırlı uğurlamasını diliyor. Herkese saygı ve sevgilerimi sunuyorum.
Your victory is not only your and YOL-İŞ's victory. It is the victory of millions of construction workers from around the world. This is how BWI General Secretary Embet Yuson celebrated the subcontracted workers he met in Ankara. He voiced the victory of YOL-İŞ's fight to the world from the podium of 105th session of the International Labour Conference.
This is a victory to the workers and to the trade union.
In its 7th year, YOL-İŞ fight against subcontracting helped all subcontracted workers in public works become entitled to secure employment regardless of their sectors.
Madem hükümetimiz de biz de taşeron işçilerin tamamı diye yola çıktık, öyleyse bu işi tamamlayalım.
The system of subcontracting has stalled and reached a deadlock. Administrators must do what the law, reason, and conscience ask for, granting permanent status to all subcontracted workers in public and local administrations unconditionally and without distinction. YOL-İŞ fight will carry on until the last subcontracted worker is entitled to secure employment and the system of subcontracting is demolished.